Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've done an update of our neighbor's home. So I'm standing here right in front of their property, right in the middle of the house, because things are starting to make sense now as they get further and further along the build. The rooms and the structure of the house starts making sense. So this is as far as I can step back. So I want to just take a video of this house from the front and then show you the rendering. And then from this corner, I also have a second rendering. Okay, so I was just standing right there and then in that corner. And there's a couple guys over there. I'm not sure what they're doing today. And take a quick look at our property. We just had a nice shower, rainy season shower. So downpour for about 20 minutes. Couldn't rain any harder. And now it's nice and humid. So things are starting to make sense. So I'm going to start here in the front of the house. We're going to start with the living room, or what they call sala here. So I'm just going to do a walkthrough, show you the roof structure. Now my understanding, the roof should be on in about 3 to 4 weeks. They'll actually have the roof on. So that'll be a good thing. And talking to the homeowners, they're looking forward to having the roof on, because that's a big milestone. And then it saves a lot of downtime, because right now when the guys get these hard rains, they stop working. So if the roof is on, they can do some inside work. So where we are right now is this is the living room area. And then there will be, my understanding, a slider going out to the yard area. And you can see since the last update, they finished the wall. And I'll get down there in a minute because we have a lot to talk about. And then it looks like they also did a couple more columns and closed in with a couple more fence rails. So turning this way, we'll go right across the front of the house. Now I'm going to have to duck and dodge all this scaffolding. So this is heading towards the back of the home and kitchen. So I'm going to head this way. So remember, in all the updates, I kept saying there was going to be a outside porch area that goes from the middle of the house this way. So this is going to be outside space. So this will be a doorway leading from the living room that I'm in now to the master bedroom. But before I go in there, let's take a walk to the outside. So again, there'll be more than likely some type of a structure here, doorway or a slider going out. And this will be outside space. So you can see the arched concrete, which is part of the rendering that you just saw. And this will all be tiled. And this is where they'll be able to sit out and enjoy the view, but yet be under a roof. And it wraps around the master, which is right here. So it comes out, turns, and then ends right there. So this is all going to be outdoor space. So again, I was trying to explain that, but it's very difficult just explaining it when the walls aren't up. So all archway in the front, archway in the back, outside space. This will all be tiled. It's raised. They have a nice side view and a front view of the ocean. So now let's walk back into the living room area and we'll enter the master bedroom. So again, heading the kitchen that way, master bedroom's here. Come into this space. This is master. See how they do the electrical? I'll never get over it. Same way they did ours. They put the hollow block, then they chip out, then they put the conduit in, and then at the end of the conduit is where the outlets will go. So we're here in the master. Then there'll be a doorway walking into closet. Walk-in closet area. And then my understanding is there's going to be a storage room in master bath or master bath storage room. So let's take a look and see if we can figure this out together. So this is a long, narrow room. So I'm going to say this is the master closet. Walk-in closet, but I'm not sure. It could be master bathroom. This is probably too small for a bathroom. So this is probably going to be, I'm going to imagine, a storage room. So I'll have to, on the next update, clarify. This is probably going to be the master bath. But it's just a guess. But this is all master. So let's walk back out and go back to the living room. And let's use an extra caution because there's trip hazards, there's scaffolding to duck, and I'm in flip-flops. Okay, so this is heading towards the kitchen. Remember I said there was going to be a bathroom between the kitchen and the living room. So this is going to be a bathroom. And then on the other side of that wall, there's a storage room that faces outside towards the carport. This is going to be like a pantry area. This is kitchen. Kitchen area. My understanding, they're going to put their dining table here. And then this is going to be TV room. So furniture here. And I think I was told there's going to be a flat screen right there. And again, it looks like they're going to have probably a lot of glass here looking out to the mountain. See some coconut trees. So again, this will be TV room. So nothing changed back here. This is just going to be a little sitting area. Then this is spare bedroom number 1 with a bath, ensuite bath, and basically a carbon copy. Another bedroom, spare bedroom with bath, ensuite bath. And I haven't been over here in several weeks. And this is the back of the property. You've seen the wall before, and that's our house. It's our wall right there. All right, so let's go to the carport. Okay, so I'm back here at the front of the property. Here is the front wall. You've seen it before. Since our last update, this got completed. And now here starts their driveway, and I'm going to do my best to explain this. Because look at the wall. My understanding is they do not want a lot of steps because they raised their house. Their ultimate goal was to raise the house as high as possible. But what that has done is the road is all the way down there. So if you want your carport to be only a few steps from at the top of the gray, you have to have your carport or park your car quite high. So what they decided to do, and you can see the wall they started to build, they're going to be parking their vehicle up there. So I'll go up there and kind of explain it. But what that's going to do is they're going to have to build a ramp here. And my understanding is about half of this wall will be covered with dirt and then eventually cement. And it's going to be built pretty high. And they'll be a few feet away, like they are here. You can see where the wall ends, and there's several feet, because this wall can't take a lot of pressure this way. And you can see how they asked to go up a few more courses. So we went 3 courses up on our wall, just because their truck will be parked up there, so they'll be looking out over top. So we went up 3, but it's going to be a trick, because we got to we can't build dirt up here, obviously, because this wall wasn't constructed to hold back earth. So they're going to have to build this up quite high. And my understanding, it's probably going to be about to where these weep holes are, where the driveway will be. It's going to have to be. And again, if the homeowner was here, they could explain it. But you guys know they don't want to be on camera, and that's fine. You know, a lot of people don't want to be on camera. So there's going to be a ramp here. It's just a matter of how is it going to slope and how it's going to come down to meet the road. So that's kind of an engineering challenge to some degree, because look at the road down there. So they're going to have to start coming up and probably build all this up with dirt and concrete, and then start to slope up. Going up, up, up. And then as they get to the part where it needs to be level, because remember, this is going to be the wall where they're going to have to drive up on. And it'll all be level here. So let me jump up there and see if I can explain it a little further. Now, before I jump up there, let me explain this area right here, because I know a lot of you guys got some skill when it comes to construction. This is basically going to be a gutter, a concrete gutter, to allow water to escape from the back of the property. Very similar to what I have in the back of the house behind the wall, where when rainwater drops off, it just runs off. So there's going to be a concrete drain here. And here against our wall, they're going to go up, I think, 2 blocks. They're going to go up 2 blocks. So what's that, 16 inches? To allow enough of a trough, if that makes sense. Because there will be running water coming down here. And they're going to come, and then it's going to turn. And my understanding, it's going to be right in this area, and let the water run this way. And then here where the concrete will be, there'll be grates. So any running water coming down the driveway will go into the grate, pitch off that way. Any running water coming down this wall will turn in that concrete grate over top, so you can drive over it, and the water will exhaust off that way. So that's my understanding of how this will be handled. Let me jump up there so we can get our bearings. Living room, view out to the ocean, walking towards kitchen area. Let's go out to the carport. And it's muggy, guys. It's very, very muggy right now. So here's going to be the floor of the house right here. So they'll be walking out. Got to really duck here. And see how much higher this is standing here than the driveway. I mean, it drops. Heck, it's got to be probably a 15-foot drop. So they're going to be building this up. Now, there's still going to be steps here. There's no way around it because the floor of the house is there and the driveway carport floor is going to be there. And what's the difference? 36 to 48 inches. It's less than a meter, but it's several feet. So there's going to be steps here leading into the house. Now this structure is all dirty kitchen area. So this is where they'll be cooking some of their food as well as the inside kitchen. So dirty kitchen to the right. There will be steps here coming to the parking area where they'll be parking their vehicle. So I'm going to assume right here is going to be the floor of the carport. So they're going to have to fill this with dirt at some point and get this all leveled off because you want to park your vehicle on a level surface. So now you can see why they asked to go up 3 high, because they'd be pulling up and they'd be able to see over top. So now, even though I'm probably 12 inches below where the finished floor is going to be, still got privacy. So this is the parking area. Remember the storm shelter / storage room? You guys been in there before, right there. So they built a little wall here and there's going to be steps going down to go in. Call it typhoon shelter. So when you climb up here, and again, taking a chance, especially after a rain, right? I should have done it earlier today when it was sunny. You can see how high the parking area is going to be. So just imagine, can't park over here because that's going down to go into the storm shelter. So more than likely, vehicle will be parked here. Get out, there'll be some steps going this way, going into the house. There's also going to be a wheelchair ramp going up the back and going around, so they have wheelchair access. But I don't think I can climb over there, so this is as far as I'm going to take it. But you can see that that's going to create some challenges where they're going to have to put a lot of fill there, pack that down, get some concrete in there, and at the same time have the drain going down the side of this wall so water can escape from the back of the property and then cross over like I just explained. So there's a lot of work to be done here. And then, this will all be filled in as well at some point. And my understanding is there's going to be some steps here as well. So they've got a lot of work done in a short amount of time. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we went up 3 high as well. It's a little more privacy. It's not a bad thing. So again, dirty kitchen. Let's take a walk up there. Because again, with Wilma and I being so busy, we haven't been over here in a month. And, we don't walk over here just to walk over here. I only walk over here to do a video. And then if I happen to see the neighbors, but normally we just talk out on the road and we don't come over because they're busy. They're meeting with people and, they have an agenda of their own, and we've been busy as well. So these rooms will all be storage and pantry and dirty kitchen. And then walking through here is going to have to be where the wheelchair access will be. Because if there's going to be a ramp coming up, would have to turn to come here and then have a little landing area that'll have a roof over it to gain access for wheelchair ramp. And then turn and then go into the house. Again, I'll confirm all this, but this is was my last update from the homeowner. So this house is moving along quickly. You know, we see a lot of builds and we visit a lot of builds. They're moving pretty quick. They still have a big crew. Not exactly sure how many are here now. I haven't counted in a long time, but I'm going to say a dozen at least working on the house. Could be more because there's a lot of guys up there doing welding. So there's a lot of steel up there. Look at all that steel. That's going to be a nice secure roof. And again, my understanding, they're going to close this in. Let's just call it a month from now, within a month. There's a lot of steel up there, a lot of welding. It's gray color because it's rust inhibitor. In our build, we happen to use red. There's two colors here. So this is all steel that has rust inhibitor on it and all welded together. Very, very secure, very strong to withstand typhoons. So looking good. Looking good. So there you have it. Sorry for not knowing exactly what they're doing when it comes to the carport area, because it's kind of a work in progress, I believe, because that's just forcing them to go up higher because they want to take advantage of the views. Their goal was to raise the house from the property, because remember, that's 10 foot of dirt, at least 10 foot. And then we're probably another 4 off. So that's, we're 12 foot from where, say, past the rock wall. Now remember, we built the rock wall and we went up 8 feet. So in front of the pool there is about 8 feet of dirt. And we had a hell of a time getting that because we didn't want to buy dirt and have it trucked in. So we pulled a lot of dirt from the front of the property. If you also remember, we pulled a lot from down this way. Longtime viewers will know. We pulled some dirt up into here to raise this up as much as possible. But we're up from where the land comes across, which is down in Wilma's garden. We went up 8. They went up way more than that, 10, 12. So they want to get up high to take advantage of the views. Makes sense. But in return, that created some challenges with the driveway. So future videos will show this as it unfolds, and I'll bring you guys along with us.